All right. Hi, PGCBL fans. My name is Aidan, Joly. I am alongside Justin Guerrera, who spent the 2019 summer with the Mohawk Valley Diamond Dawgs and is now a member of the New York Mets minor league organization. Justin, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Aidan, for having me. I appreciate it.
Great. So, first of all, just take me through your career, your summer in Mohawk Valley, and ended up leading up to being a minor league baseball player right now.
Yeah, I went to Fairfield University, and I played second base my freshman year at Fairfield, mixed in a little bit of DH. So I earned my spot at Fairfield my freshman year. I got assigned to the Perfect Game League, Mohawk Valley Diamond Dawgs. I had a great time in Mohawk Valley. I really enjoyed the experience. I got to meet a bunch of new people, a bunch of new coaching. Travis was awesome. He really treated me really well. And I ended up getting hurt about halfway through the season. I did make the All-Star game. I was stealing second, and we were playing at Saugerties, and I ended up getting an elbow to the nose, broke my nose, had to have a little bit of reconstruction going on there. So I had to miss out on the rest of the summer, but I really did enjoy my time there, and I ended up finishing up the season, I believe, on second team honors. And I went through my next couple of years at Fairfield. 2020 was COVID, so we missed out on that year. I played in the local league, the Connecticut Collegiate Baseball League, in summer of 2020, then moved into 2021 Fairfield season. Fairfield had a great year that year. We won the 28 straight games. That was kind of when I started seeing my name moving up the rankings in the draft boards and having an opportunity there. I had some scouts and agents reach out to me, and that was when I knew that it was definitely a possibility for me to get drafted. I was playing in the NECBL with Newport Gulls, and I was having a really good summer, and I started getting more and more interest. And that was when I got a call during the draft on day 3 for being drafted in the 20th round by the Mets.
Mm-hmm. And what was that feeling like, getting that phone call?
It was unreal. It was getting a call from John Koziak, the scout for the Mets that drafted me. Congratulations, you've been drafted in 20th round by the Mets. We'll get back to you soon with some contract agreements and some more details. So it was really an amazing experience.
So you spent the summer of 2019 in Mohawk Valley after your freshman year. How much, I guess, could you say, learning were you able to do and kind of figuring out things?
I really learned a lot. Coach Luby there was phenomenal, and Corey Haggerty, he was phenomenal too. They really taught me a lot, kind of gave me a lot of freedom. And if I didn't spend that summer in Mohawk Valley, I really don't think I would be where I am today. I really learned a lot up there, living on my own, learning how to be an adult, and meeting a bunch of players that really molded me as an individual. And I was able to, just meeting all those people, knowing them now, there are a lot of them I still talk to.
Yeah. And who are some of those people that, your former teammates, your coaches, just things like that?
Yeah, it's, I talk to a lot of the Rider guys still, Jake Barbier, Joe Pape, and Vincent Ventaco, and they're really good guys. And I still talk to them pretty regularly. So it was a great team chemistry that we had, and I learned a lot. Even Ryan Hernandez he's with Houston. He's definitely a guy that's on the draft board this year, and I'm excited to see what year he's having.
Yeah. What type of, you talk about the camaraderie, the chemistry, just things like that. How does that help you become a better baseball player, do you think?
Yeah, it kind of helps, just like it boosts your confidence, when you have other guys across the country really rooting for you, and people from Vanderbilt, people from SEC, ACC schools that you normally wouldn't talk to or wouldn't play against, but you get to play alongside of them in a summer league like that. And really them telling you, like, hey, dude, you are a guy, like, you're really good. Like, you definitely have the potential to be where you want to be. It's really a confidence boost, and it's nice to get that reassurance out of them.
Yeah. So I want to talk to you, going back to your pro career a little bit. What was that like, your first year of professional baseball last summer?
It was a whirlwind for sure. It was pretty cool. We started off when I got down to Florida. They had a 2-week camp for us to kind of reacclimate a lot of us into playing every day again. I was a fringe draft guy, so I was playing that summer in Newport to kind of be seen and get that opportunity to get drafted. A lot of the guys that got drafted in my draft class already knew they were getting drafted. They just didn't know when. So they took the summer off to prepare to get into their first professional season. So I was already in shape and in game ready to go. So that 2-week camp was kind of just to acclimate us back into the season. But it was really cool. I started off the season in complex league, got a lot of at bats there, faced a lot of hard throwing guys with not a great secondary stuff. So I had a lot of success, and college really prepared me for that league. About a month in, I moved up to the St. Lucie roster, and that was when I faced some good competition and really had some success along with some struggles though.
Mm-hmm. And then you came to spring training this past spring. Just what was that like? Your first professional real spring training?
Yeah, it was a surreal experience. I didn't really know what to expect going into it, especially with the lockout. A lot of major league guys not being here, and a lot of people that were new to the Mets organization that I hadn't met last year. So I was able to meet a bunch of new coaches that really taught me a lot and kind of prepared me for the long season ahead. So it's definitely going to be a lot of fun going forward with this season, but spring training has been a real treat, and I was able to spend a couple games with the major league roster as well. So I got to pick the brains of Lindor and Pete Alonso and guys like that.
You're starting out the season in St. Lucie again, like you told me. What's your outlook for the 2022 season as a whole? What do you think you can do with a full season of being in the professional ranks?
Yeah, I think it's just taking it day by day and really trying to grow as a person, as a player, and not getting too caught up with the end result, but just worrying about the day in, day out, taking care of business every day, showing up every day, wanting to be there is the biggest thing. Is because guys get burnt out throughout the season. They look too far ahead. They look forward to the off season, going on vacation and spending time with their families, which is all nice things that you want to do. But just being there every day, being in the present moment, and really working towards the long-term goal of I want to be with the big league club day in, day out, and stay there for a long time.
Justin, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate you taking a couple minutes answering some questions.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys having me on.
Great. The PGCBL season will open up on June 3rd. Make sure to follow all of our social media pages as well as pgcbl.com for in-season content and continuing before the season content, and also learn about our alumni who are also in the pros.